Okay, so myself Namadev. So I'm from Techie Geeks. So one of the founder of Techie Geeks from India. So a little bit background of myself is I completed my bachelor's degree in electronics and communication, and I did my master's in telecommunication engineering. And then I had experience in working with different industries like retail, clothing industries, food, and finally I moved into this tech sector. So my first experience with this LMS, that is learning management system, was with a US client, which is related to this medical books, which needs to be converted into a LMS platform in an interactive way. So that is when this journey started slowly. And then, so let's move on to this meeting's agenda. So here are, in this presentation, I will be sharing a little bit of facts about the LMS and what are the, why we need to for this LMS platform, and what are the features which is involved over there, and what are the benefits for healthcare industries if you're going to offer these LMS technologies over there, and what are the key challenges which we faced while implementing this LMS for a couple of clients for us, and I've shared those as a case studies for you. Okay, so this LMS market, as per this Grandview research, it is estimated to be going beyond like 37.96 billion by 2028, and the region which is most using the LMS platform is from Asia Pacific region. And as for this adaptation which is concerned, so majority of the industries all over the globe are starting to adapt for this LMS platform, because after this COVID, the online education started to boom even in India, because before that they were not much into online educations, but later on everyone started to use Udemy, Coursera, and other online platforms to upgrade their skills. And even the corporates, they use LMS for employing their to train their employees. And then the benefits, like what they get, what exactly they are getting in return. In terms of real time training and other things, you need more manpower and you need resources and other parts to be allocated separately for this individuals. But in terms of like online training and other things, you don't need those kind of dedicated resources or anything to be allocated. And also the people can train from their own learning path and from their own places. So this reduces the learning duration path and then increases the productivity on the corporate side and for also the production side in the manufacturing and other industries as well. So there are different industries which currently are using LMS platforms. So like service industries, and then for corporate training, they're using it. In government sectors, they're using these LMS platforms. And then in retail for training their employees and like to providing customer services and how they can take it forward to the next level. And in education sector, it plays a major role over there. And then for manufacturing industries also, it is playing a vital role in training, providing virtual training for their employees. And then the importance, like why exactly we need to go for it, is that it provides consistent training. That is, no matter where you are located in part of the world, you can still carry on your work, or you can still continue your learning path in your mobile devices or in a laptop devices, the course which are dedicated to learn. And it is also like time efficiency. So you can learn from your own pace. There is no compulsion that this should be completed in this many hours or anything like that. So this is also one of the major plus point for this online LMS platforms. And the people who are opting for the online LMS platform is they are eager to upgrade their skills to move to the next level. So obviously their dedication and everything is more into about learning new technologies and upgrading their skills for the next level of state. And the key features in general LMS platforms. So there are like three different users. So one is the basic user. As myself, I'm going to learn a particular course. So from my perspective, I'll be able to choose the course which is apt for me, not for from my capability. Like I have this much limitations of time which I can allocate per day, and I am willing to learn this design course or any other programming course from RN, and so I can choose based upon my own interest. And as for this, the tutor side, he has his own command over the content which he's going to share, and the content which he's going to share is already been created from his own end, and he can manage the number of users, and he can collaborate with the users and clarify those uh, contents or any other queries with the general users which is having. And he can also provide provide the content in a gamification way, where you can even provide in a video aspects or quiz, or in a AR or in a VR aspects also you can provide the same content, and he can have a track of the learning paths and everything, and he can manage the number of users. As for the reporting and other things are concerned, so the super admin and the admin part, they will be taking care of the reporting sections, the revenue parts, the feasibility sections, the technicalities over there, and the customizations and the improvisations of each and everything over there. And how this is going to benefit in terms of healthcare. So in terms of healthcare, the content, the sender, what do you call it? The data or the information which you are going to learn will be in centralized. For example, if you are going to take a university or medical college, so all the lecturers or informations will be in a centralized part, and any student from anywhere of the particular enrolled universities can start learning on this particular path, and he can choose his dedicated section on this part. And it allows them to collaborate with different users. That is, even from different parts of the world, he can have a conversation with the other user who's enrolled in the course. And this information, like staying up to date with the current technology trends and each and everything, helps the user to move it to the next level part. And the major plus and minus is the data security and compliances, because as far as the other streams are concerned, so data security and compliances are a little bit less. But when it comes to healthcare sector, so the major thing is the data security and compliances and the privacy part. So these three things needs to be taken care of in a very vital role. And also the adapting to the recent technologies, because the normal programming skills, you just need a programming platform over there. But in terms of exploring a healthcare related informations, you need to provide the content in a interactive way, where they can play around with the content and they can see how things are visually, or in a gamification way, and other aspects. And the challenges which we faced with a couple of our customers and in our products is, the first thing is the user experience, because the majority of the people who are using are from non-technical background, so they want the features or the functionalities which is over there to be very simplified, not much into more detailed or what do you call, more complicated features or anything, just straightforward and more simple design and more simple one. And the next one is the compliances and certifications. So the certification which is going to be provided after completion of the course or anything, which is need to be decided by the authority of the university, particular university or the hospital who's handling these LMS platforms. So they take care of this regulatory parts and the compliance and certificates and everything. And the next thing which comes into is major thing is cost of implementation. So as an individual user, if they are going to launch it, then the budget which they have is very, very less. And as for the university or for a college or for a small clinic which they are going to have, the budget varies depending upon the individual user. For corporate or for automobile or manufacturing industries, they have a limited budget and they can allocate more. In terms of if they're going to increase it, they can allocate in the future. But for a small organizations, this is a major drawback when they are trying to implement this LMS for their own clinic or for their own tutorials. And obviously the security aspects. So the content which they are going to put, and they need to make sure the user's data is more secure and the privacy policies maintained properly. And also the normal user should not have access to this particular contents outside of the particular applications. So apart from this assignments or other tasks, they shouldn't have any access apart from this, because it is more sensitive and it is more complicated information which cannot be shared to other general public as it comes to this healthcare industries. And also the adaptability to technology advances. This plays a key role in this. You can imagine like you're interacting with the brain in a AR environment, where you can split the brain and you can see the cerebrum and other parts of the brain virtually. So for this one, you can also integrate in provide the learning experience in AR aspects in VR. And in terms of XR also, there are like other options which is currently being deployed with one of the big companies like KLAs and other they use for their services in XR, and the technical feasibilities. So based upon the requirement and based upon the requirement, the budget, and the content, everything. So we we arrive at the technical stacks, and then we deliver the content to them in a user-friendly manner. So the couple of case studies which we came across is, the first one is with the hospital part. So they already had an uh, LMS platform which is with them, but they are unable to use it because of this difficulties which they face, because they are new to this LMS platform, and the previous admin or whoever worked there, they are not aware of what exactly is happening at the backend part. So that is the major difficulty which was faced from their end, and also the feasibilities, because the technology is advancing, and every year or every 6 months on they are releasing a new version, and the current version of the LMS is not being supported for the next level features to be integrated. So they face that particular thing, and also when the number of users in the particular hospital increases, they are facing the performance degradation as well. And so they requested us to create a new system within a low budget, and the major focus is that it should be user friendly and should be compatible for all devices. That is their major focuses. And the way we created is that we started from the scratch, that is from design, and then we explain to them like this is what it will be and how it will look like and how the user experience will look like and everything. So once we created for like the mobile app and for web app, and then later we deployed it to the cloud, because as the number of users is going to be increased, the dedicated server or the shared server which is going to be either in the in-house or which is purchased from the domain will not be suitable for the long run. So if it is going to be hosted on the cloud server, then for them it is uh, a feasibility that they can increase the number of users without reducing the performance of the particular system. And also the new users or the other parts who are opting in or who's going to join in this particular admin sector or for this tutoring sector to upload the courses and everything. So they need to be aware of what exactly and how they're going to use it. So we provided the uh, a manual for them, and the video tutorial and the direct sessions, like every 6 months once we provide them the sessions for this, for the deployed LMS. And for this online tutoring platform, the same. So this is completely different one, but almost this healthcare LMS and this online tutoring platform is almost same. Here, this is only for the students, for the school students. So here they have an option to enroll for different courses which they are going to opt. Also, there is a login for the parents, so they can check like what is the uh, just okay. They can check what in what courses the students are in, what do you call the children are enrolled, and what is the current status of the course which they are doing, and they can have a monitoring aspect. And as far the teacher is concerned, and as far the teacher login is concerned, they can provide assignments on a regular basis, and they can keep track of what is the status of the assignments which is provided and everything. So they want this to be deployed for different devices. As for it is deployed for across India. So they want it for the web version and for the Android and iOS version. And to make sure that it is not degrading, so we also deployed it in AWS Cloud for them. So these are the couple of challenges which we faced, and which is currently over there and going on in the health industries in LMS platform. So I think I finished in less time.